I've tried to record this video 5 or 6 times and I've had to delete it because I can't get through it, but I'm going to do the best I can because I know this video is important. I was recently on a vacation with my mom in Europe and we had the most amazing, beautiful time. We were coming home on Tuesday, but on Monday morning, my mom's husband called to tell me that my dog Lucy passed away. He was taking care of her while we were gone. And I got on the Ring camera to see. And my dog had passed away. I got her when she was 6 weeks old. And her 16th birthday had passed 1 week before. So I had her for 16 years. She got me through the death of my father, the birth of my daughter. She got me through breakups. She got me through a spiritual awakening that changed my life. 16 years. And it just feels like it's not enough. But I know that she's in a better place and that she's not hurting anymore. And as a medium, somebody that can connect to the other side, I know that everything happens the way it's supposed to, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. To see her food bowl and her bed and her favorite place to lay down. It's been a month since she's been gone. I've tried to make this video so many times in this month. Today felt like it was the right day. So there's a lot I want to say in this video, and I hope that you're with me on this. If you've ever lost a pet, I understand. And I know it's hard, and there's nothing anybody can say or do that will make it feel better. You have to get through the process yourself. You have to allow yourself to grieve, and there's no right or wrong way to grieve, and there's no time frame, there's no time limit. That's one of the things that I wanted to say, is that when your pet leaves, it's okay to grieve. Even though I can still talk to her and see her, I still grieve. I'm very lucky to be able to read energy, read people, understand, hear thoughts, see things. As a psychic medium, there's a lot that I can do, an energy healer. And my Lucy, I called her Goo, G-O-O, Goo. Don't ask me where I got that from because I don't know. It just went from Lucy to something else to something else to something else, and it turned into Goo, and that's what I call her, is my Goo. My Goo was telling me for about a year that she was ready to go when I wasn't around. And I knew that's what she wanted. And a selfish part of me would hold her and beg her not to do that. And beg her not to leave me without me getting to hold her and say goodbye. But as the soul inside of my body, as the medium inside of me, we all have our own path and our own way. Even your pets, they're very, very intelligent. They know what's happening. So if you're upset about how your pet passed away, I want you to know that they did it in their own way, the way they wanted to go. And if you weren't there, it's okay, because that's what they wanted. And I know that my Goo couldn't let go of me if I was there. And I wouldn't have been able to let go of her if I was with her. Our animals are so far beyond any empathy or compassion or smarts that we can comprehend. And I know that she left in a peaceful way that she wanted to go in. And no matter how much I begged or how much I wanted that to be with her, it's not up to me. She has a soul. Her soul is on its own evolution. Her soul has its own intelligence. And I have to trust, and I do, that she knew exactly what she was doing. So I want you to know, if you've lost your pet, they're so much more intelligent than we understand them to be. And just because they can't talk or communicate in words doesn't mean they don't understand. I know that my Goo was waiting for me to go on this vacation because she knew it was her time and she couldn't do it with me there. If you've ever lost a pet in a way that hurt you or upset you, if they died in a horrible way or in a way that they were alone or in any kind of way, any way at all, they knew what they were doing. And believe me, I know that there are some tragic ways that your pets can or will pass away. I think about my dad. My dad was hit with a car and run over, and the person took off and left him there to die. But I know now that my dad died in the way he wanted to. He died the way his soul had arranged for him to die. And the soul of your animal, the soul of your pet, the soul of your family member, the soul of your mom, dad, cousin, brother, an iguana, a bird, a dog, a cat, we all have a soul. We all have a mission. We all determine how our lives are going to go and how they will end. So I want you to know that no matter how your pet chose to leave, it's what they wanted, and you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. I also want to say that I know that I'm lucky that I'm a medium, that I can see and hear things, because she was able to come to me right away. I was able to see her when I closed my eyes. And I was able to talk to her and watch her play. I saw her with my dad. Of course, my dad, if you know anything about him, he's funny. He loved to be funny. He loved to make people laugh. And he showed me with the dog on a motorcycle with a little basket. My Goo was in the basket having the time of her life with her ears just flopping. She also showed me with my grandma, my mom's mom. And it's funny because I don't remember my grandma liking pets. But what my Goo showed me was my grandma with one of those strollers that are for dogs. And my grandma's pushing my Goo around in a stroller. And she said to me, "Oh, we'll take care of your baby until you can come." And it just made me feel so good to know that even if you can't see them, even if you don't have those mediumistic abilities, your friends and family on the other side, even if you don't have any, there's people that are taking care of your pets and loving them. And they're living still. This body, my body, the body of Goo, the body of your pet it's just a body that they live in to have an experience in the world. Their soul lives on forever. And they never truly leave you. So I felt really lucky that I could connect to her and see her. We were in Paris, France when I found out, and the hotel that we have had a little balcony that you could go sit on. And my mom had gone into the shower, so I just wanted to be alone. And I went out on the balcony and I put my face into the sun and I closed my eyes and I could see her right there, right in like on the an image on the back of my eyelids. It looked just like her. And I heard and I felt, "I'm okay, Mom." It did make it easier, but it's not the same. Um, I really just needed to get all of this out. Just say everything I've said. I don't even know if it makes sense. I don't even know what order I'm going in. I'm just saying what comes to my mind. I'm just speaking out loud. But I mostly I just wanted anybody who's lost a pet to know that they leave in the way they want to. And they know what they're doing. And they're never going to leave you. My dog, Goo, she loved to lick. Lick, lick, lick. That's all she ever, well, that and eating, okay? She wanted to lick and eat. And outside of that, like, okay, I'm good. I feel her against my legs sometimes, and I know that it's her. So your pets are never away from you. You can't see them. Maybe you can't feel them, but they're never away from you. They're never gone. And no matter how they left this world, it's what they wanted. They did what they wanted. And no matter how much I selfishly tried to beg her not to, I don't get to control, we don't get to control how another soul is processing their passing, their life, their evolution. I remember before we left, it's like my soul knew. Just like with my dad, the morning of, something just felt off. For months, I felt off, like something was wrong for months. And I could never figure out what it was, but I know now that it's, my soul knew what was going to happen. Because after my dad was killed, that feeling was gone. And so the morning that we were getting ready to leave, I sat on my couch and I held her right here. I begged her not to go. And then I said to myself, no, you cannot do this. She has to do what is best for her. And you have to put that aside for her because you love her. And you want her to go in a peaceful way that she wants to go. And peaceful doesn't mean quiet and still and calm. Peaceful means they're able to just release their soul no matter how they pass away. And I said to her, you do what you have to do. And I will always love you. Thank you for listening and being here on this video. And if you've lost a pet, leave me some comments down below. Tell me about them. Tell me what kind of animal they were, what you loved about them, their favorite toy, anything. Whatever you want to share about your pet, share it in the comments. Even if they're still alive, share it in the comments. Life and death are both things to celebrate. And yes, I've been through horrific feelings of grief involving death, and I can say it is something to celebrate because it means you were here. It means you lived. It means they had the experience of life, and that is something to celebrate. Leave me some comments about your pets, maybe about an experience you've had. Let me know if this video has helped you. You're not alone. Thank you.